Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. How often do you think about the people around you? About the ones who are close, who take up space in your life and in your mind? Here's the truth: a wise person knows when to let go and when to hold on. They know when to walk away without needing to say a single word. Because sometimes the smartest move you can make is to cut ties with those who weigh you down. Today, let's talk about 3 types of people a wise person cuts off silently. These are the ones who, if left unchecked, will pull you off course, drain your energy, and cloud your vision. Recognizing them is a step toward freedom. Cutting them off, that's the path to strength. The first type of person a wise soul walks away from is the dream killer. You know who I'm talking about, the one who dismisses your dreams, who tells you that your goals are unrealistic, that you're aiming too high. These are the people who see your ambition, but instead of supporting you, they tell you to play it safe. A wise person knows that dreams are fragile. They're like seeds. They need to be nurtured, protected, watered by encouragement and belief. And these dream killers, they throw doubt and negativity into your soil, hoping to choke out the roots before they ever take hold. A wise person silently distances themselves from these voices because they know their dreams are not up for debate. To anyone listening today, if you want to grow, if you want to reach those heights that seem impossible, learn to tune out the voices that don't believe in you. Cut them off and find those who do. A wise person knows that protecting their dreams is worth every ounce of sacrifice. Self-respect is the recognition of one's own worth and dignity. It drives individuals to expect respectful treatment and positive energy from those around them. In this speech, self-respect is a key motivator for detaching from toxic relationships. A wise person respects themselves enough to know that they deserve to be surrounded by uplifting, supportive people, not those who criticize or drain them. Choosing to cut off negative influences is a powerful act of self-respect, showing others and oneself that they value their well-being. Mindful relationships are connections built on awareness, respect, and positive energy. This means being conscious of the kind of people one allows into their life and actively choosing relationships that foster growth, kindness, and support. The speech encourages viewers to cultivate mindfulness in their relationships, recognizing which individuals genuinely contribute to their happiness and purpose. By doing so, a wise person carefully selects people who align with their values and protect their peace. Mental health is crucial for overall well-being, affecting how we think, feel, and interact with the world. Toxic relationships can significantly harm mental health, leading to stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. The speech highlights the importance of prioritizing mental health by cutting off people who contribute to emotional distress. Wise individuals recognize that protecting their mental health is not selfish, but necessary for a balanced and fulfilling life. By setting boundaries, they preserve their mental resilience and happiness. Letting go is about releasing the attachment to people or situations that no longer serve one's best interests. It requires the courage to move forward without resentment or guilt, simply understanding that some relationships are not meant to be. The speech reinforces the value of letting go, stressing that wise individuals don't cling to relationships that bring them down. By silently stepping away, they free themselves to embrace new, more positive connections and experiences. Self-worth is the intrinsic value one places on themselves, independent of external validation or relationships. It drives a person to set high standards for how they are treated and to recognize when certain people do not respect their value. This speech empowers listeners to understand their self-worth and to make wise decisions about who is allowed into their lives. By cutting off people who disregard or undermine their value, they affirm their belief in their own worth. True friends are those who genuinely care about one's happiness, success, and well-being. They are supportive, loyal, and uplifting even during tough times. This speech distinguishes true friends from pretenders or dream killers, emphasizing that wise individuals prioritize relationships with people who bring positivity and encouragement. True friends add value to life, helping one achieve their goals rather than holding them back.
Life transformation refers to the profound change that comes from making wise, intentional choices, particularly in relationships. When someone cuts off toxic influences and surrounds themselves with positivity, they often experience a significant shift in outlook, confidence, and energy.
This speech inspires viewers to see the potential for life transformation through these choices, reminding them that removing negativity opens doors to personal growth, success, and inner peace. Protecting energy means safeguarding one's mental, emotional, and physical resources from unnecessary drains. Energy is limited, and spending it on negative or draining people leaves less for meaningful activities, goals, and self-care. The speech highlights how wise people protect their energy by cutting off those who sap it. By doing so, they ensure they have enough energy to pursue passions, nurture healthy relationships, and live purposefully. Breaking free means liberating oneself from unhealthy attachments or negative patterns. This is particularly relevant for those who feel stuck in relationships with manipulators, dream killers, or energy drainers. The speech encourages listeners to break free from these toxic bonds, allowing them to regain control over their lives. By doing so, they create space for positive changes, improved mental health, and personal fulfillment. Wise individuals recognize when it's time to break free and move toward a future aligned with their values and goals. Relationship wisdom involves having the insight to understand what makes a relationship healthy or unhealthy. Wise individuals cultivate this skill to discern who is truly supportive and who may be detrimental. The speech encourages viewers to develop relationship wisdom by recognizing red flags in others, such as jealousy or manipulation. By building relationship wisdom, individuals can make smarter decisions about whom to keep close and whom to let go, protecting their well-being and surrounding themselves with positive influences. A positive circle consists of friends, family, and mentors who genuinely uplift, support, and encourage growth. This speech stresses that a wise person builds a positive circle by selecting relationships that add value rather than detract from their energy or ambitions. By carefully curating a positive circle, individuals create an environment that fosters motivation, happiness, and resilience, helping them move forward confidently. Wise decisions are thoughtful choices made with a long-term perspective, particularly in relationships. In the context of this speech, wise decisions include recognizing and cutting off toxic influences that prevent personal growth. The speech inspires viewers to make wise decisions about their social circles, understanding that sometimes letting go of certain people is necessary to preserve peace, pursue goals, and nurture self-respect. Focusing on goals means dedicating one's time and energy to achieving personal aspirations. This speech emphasizes that to stay focused on goals, a wise person must distance themselves from people who derail their progress or fill their lives with negativity. By letting go of dream killers, energy drainers, and manipulators, individuals can redirect their energy towards achieving their dreams and making the most of their potential. True allies are the people who genuinely support and celebrate an individual's successes, helping them overcome obstacles without jealousy or negativity. They are honest, trustworthy, and reliable, providing a strong foundation in times of need. This speech highlights the importance of surrounding oneself with true allies instead of pretenders or manipulators, as true allies contribute positively to mental well-being and help sustain motivation during challenging times. Red flags are warning signs in relationships that indicate potential problems or toxicity. This speech encourages listeners to recognize red flags in others, such as dishonesty, manipulation, or excessive negativity. A wise person learns to identify these signs early and takes action to distance themselves, protecting their peace and mental well-being. By being vigilant about red flags, individuals can avoid harmful relationships and surround themselves with genuinely supportive people. A personal journey is an individual's unique path of growth, learning, and self-discovery. This speech emphasizes that each person's journey is shaped by the relationships they choose and the decisions they make. A wise individual recognizes that their journey is sacred and carefully chooses who is allowed to walk with them. By cutting off toxic people, they make room for supportive, like-minded individuals who positively influence their growth and purpose. Inner peace is the state of mental calm and emotional balance, free from turmoil and conflict. In the context of this speech, wise individuals prioritize inner peace by letting go of people who disturb it. By creating boundaries and choosing relationships that promote positivity, they cultivate a sense of calm and fulfillment. Protecting inner peace is vital for achieving happiness and resilience in life's challenges. Mental clarity is the ability to think clearly and focus without being clouded by stress, negativity, or distractions. Toxic relationships can obscure this clarity, leading to confusion, doubt, or hesitation. This speech urges viewers to prioritize mental clarity by distancing themselves from people who bring chaos or drama. By doing so, they gain a sharper focus on their goals, values, and self-worth, allowing them to make informed, confident decisions. A motivational speaker inspires and empowers others through their words and insights. This speech draws from the power of motivational speaking to uplift listeners, encouraging them to make wise choices about their relationships. By listening to such guidance, individuals feel more confident to cut off toxic influences and pursue a life filled with peace, purpose, and positivity. An empowering speech provides encouragement and strength to make positive changes in one's life. This particular speech aims to empower listeners to set boundaries and prioritize their well-being, knowing they deserve healthy, supportive relationships. It inspires them to let go of negative influences, reinforcing that this is a courageous step towards self-respect and personal growth. A success mindset is a mental approach focused on achieving goals and overcoming obstacles with resilience and optimism. The speech emphasizes that a success mindset requires a supportive, positive environment. Wise individuals surround themselves with people who believe in their potential, and they distance themselves from those who create doubt or discouragement. With a success mindset, they stay focused on growth and progress. Trusting your instincts is about relying on one's inner sense of judgment to make wise choices, especially regarding relationships. This speech encourages viewers to listen to their intuition when deciding whom to keep in their lives. Often, people sense when someone is draining or harmful, even if they can't articulate why. Trusting instincts allows wise individuals to protect themselves and make empowering decisions without needing external validation. Surrounding oneself with positive people means intentionally choosing relationships that bring joy, support, and motivation. This speech emphasizes that a wise person understands the impact of their environment and seeks out friends, mentors, and loved ones who inspire them to be their best. By surrounding themselves with positivity, they create a foundation for growth, success, and happiness. A growth mindset is the belief that one's abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This mindset is enhanced by supportive relationships and hindered by toxic ones. The speech promotes a growth mindset by encouraging viewers to prioritize relationships that encourage learning, resilience, and self-improvement. A wise individual knows that to truly grow, they must distance themselves from people who stifle their potential and keep company with those who uplift and inspire. Now, as we come to the end of this, let me remind you, wisdom isn't about shouting or making a scene. Wisdom is about knowing who to give your energy to, who to share your dreams with, and who to walk alongside. When you remove these types of people from your life, the dream killers, the energy drainers, the pretenders, you open up a path to peace, strength, and purpose. So today I challenge you to take a look at your circle. Recognize the ones who support you, and have the courage to silently cut off those who don't. Because when you do, you make room for growth, for happiness, and for people who will walk with you in the journey of becoming your best self. Remember, sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Choose wisely, live wisely, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. As we conclude today's exploration of the powerful choices we can make regarding our relationships, let us take a moment to reflect on the wisdom of silence in cutting off the negative influences in our lives. Remember, being wise is not about creating drama or confrontation. It's about knowing your worth and protecting your peace. Life is a journey, and each relationship shapes our path. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, uplift your spirit, and share in your dreams. Recognize the red flags, trust your instincts, and be brave enough to let go of those who no longer serve your purpose. By doing so, you free yourself to grow, thrive, and pursue your goals with clarity and confidence. Embrace the power of self-respect and self-empowerment. Commit to surrounding yourself with a positive circle of true allies who believe in you and your potential. With every step you take toward a healthier, more supportive environment, you create space for abundance, joy, and success in your life. So today, I challenge you to make that choice. Be the wise person who quietly cuts off negativity and chooses to cultivate a life filled with positivity and growth.
You have the power to shape your destiny, and by taking these steps, you can transform your life into one that reflects your true potential.
Thank you for being here today, for investing in your growth, and for being committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Let us all move forward together, empowered and inspired to create a future defined by wisdom, strength, and unwavering positivity.
Remember, your journey is uniquely yours. Own it, nurture it, and watch as it unfolds in extraordinary ways.